All right, guys, I was just guided to do this reading focused on the feminine and the masculine. And this side right here representing the divine feminine energy, this side right here focusing on the masculine. So these are letters that could represent the feminine and letters that could be a part of the masculine's name. Take that if it applies. And on this side, focusing on where the feminine is at. So we do see I'm ready to turn the page and write the next chapter together. And I feel, since we've got the independent card coming through as well, perhaps, Divine Feminine, you're the type of person that values your independence in your life and in a connection, but there's also something tied into wanting to explore this next chapter with your masculine. And from the Divine Masculine side, we have my love is as vast as the ocean and deeper than the sea. That's picking up off of that water energy. So some of you guys might even be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or even a Pisces. So I was just going to pull one card from this deck to match things up for the feminine side, and two decided to come out. So we have passionate and then we have cool. So it kind of reminds me of this hot and cold vibe when it comes to the masculine. So maybe that's how things might have been between you and your masculine divine feminine, you know, especially if they didn't want to dig too deep into the relationship, or maybe they weren't ready for commitment. You know, it could be something like that, which is why at one point in time you could have been single. You might have decided that you just wanted to go your own way. I'm feeling that for some of my feminines. So let's grab some divine feminine tarot messages here and let's see what else we can bring forward for whoever this resonates with. I'm pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for the collective, focusing on the Divine Feminine here. We're starting off with the Six of Swords. So this is about moving forward, moving on. What are you moving on from? It could be heartbreak. It could be disappointments. It could have something to do with infidelity, a third party, or a love triangle situation. This right here represents a separation between two people. And clearly, since we're focusing on the feminine side right here, you're really wanting to transition away from some of those difficult moments and moving on from this type of pain. So if you happen to be in separation from your divine masculine here, divine feminine, I have a feeling this might have ended quite painfully, especially when you were at that point where you really were ready to write this new chapter with your masculine, and they might have created a situation that could have been very challenging if they were in and out of your life, if it was passionate one second and things were starting to cool down between the two of you the next. And the masculine could certainly have a lot of love for the divine feminine, but something might have occurred here that created distance and time apart with the Three of Swords. We also have the Judgment card, so perhaps divine feminine, you know, you have gone through your awakening. You've had the opportunity to focus on things have unfolded in the past between you and your masculine. This right here could represent your need to, maybe there's a part of you that wants to communicate with your masculine, but it could also be someone from your past. And we are focusing on the divine masculine on this side, where they might decide to reach out to you and apologize for how things unfolded in the past, apologize for breaking your heart. It could be something like that. All right, so look at this. We do have the divine masculine showing up as the King of Cups. So we do have water energy presenting itself for this particular reading here, divine feminine. So take that if it applies for your masculine. Again, they could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Regardless of sign representation, I feel we have a masculine here who more than likely wants a reunion and wanting to apologize, as I've mentioned, ready to offer this cup to you, divine feminine. That's what I'm getting there. Let's see what else. Look at that. We've got the Magician, and that's followed by the Lovers. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Virgo. as well. So we do have manifestation here when it comes to your love life. And for those of you who are at a distance from one another, or maybe there has been no contact and you're really hoping to hear from your person, that might just happen. But the Lovers card could also be reiterating the fact that there could have been infidelities here. Somebody made poor choices. And if they want a second chance with you, Divine Feminine, at this point, we might have a masculine who wants to return and wants to revive this relationship, and therefore there might be different choices made should they be given a second chance here. All right, so let's take a look at the Divine Masculine side, pulling from the Celestial Cosmos Tarot deck. All right, so look at this. We're starting off with the Nine of Swords. We also have the Two of Swords. So on the masculine side, they are feeling like things are stuck. You know, we clearly see here that more than likely they want to be able to communicate with the feminine, but maybe they're feeling quite anxious, not quite knowing how to make this happen, which is why things just aren't moving at this point in time. We also have a situation here with the moon's energy. Some of you guys could be representing Pisces or be dealing with a masculine Pisces. We see the deception going on right here that might have something to do with the wrong choices that they made with the feminine here. And I can't help but feel with the deception reference that there probably was infidelity or cheating going on, which is why we might have a masculine at this point who might either be single or things just aren't progressing when it comes to the partnership with the feminine. Look at these cards. We now have the Tower coming through. So clearly we have a separation between the Divine Masculine and the feminine. This is a separation between two people who perhaps at one point in time had so much love for each other, but something clearly happened here to break you guys up. Okay. We do have the Ten of Cups. Here's our Six of Swords. So perhaps this is a separation that this masculine needed to accept, and perhaps realizing a little bit too late that you guys belong together, or that you could have built this amazing life together, or that could be something that they are either delusional about at this point, or they're still hoping for that. But it's not such an easy thing to be able to manifest in the 3D, you know, because I feel part of the reason why we've got Six of Swords energy is because you guys decided to part ways, because there was something that happened here that truly compromised the foundation of the relationship. We've got Pisces coming through again with the Hangman. So this is about letting go. This is about perhaps making room for something else to come in and a better experience perhaps. You guys needed to spend time apart in order for this Divine Masculine to be able to have clarity when it comes to that. We also have the Strength card. Some of you could be Leo, and I feel since we have a masculine who's tapped into their fears and anxieties, and it might be a bit of a struggle to be able to find the courage to reach out to the feminine, I feel this is something that they're going to have to focus on in order to get things moving in the right direction here. It's not easy. And then we do have the Five of Swords. So the masculine here representing the person that might have created this competitive nature between the masculine and feminine. You guys got into it. There is some sort of disagreement or argument coming through here. But we do have the Chariot as well as the Two of Cups. And bottom of the deck, we do have Temperance. And I just happened to glance at the next card, which is the Lovers card. And look at the card after that one, which is the Judgment card. So we do have two Judgment cards coming forward. We have two Lovers cards coming through. All right, so I feel you guys are, or will eventually get to a place where you're on the same level and have to be able to make or choose the right path towards each other, because the love is clearly coming through here still. All right, so you both have your own free will to decide how this is going to work out, but I feel it's possible.